Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Granite staters dig out of another nor'easter. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Steve Myers and his backseat driver Parker have had a long couple days. He runs his own plowing company in Windham.
Well, it started about 9 o'clock yesterday. I knocked off at about 3 o'clock, took an hour's sleep, had some food, and got up and started all over again, and I still got more to do.
The nor'easter socked this section of the state. In Hampstead, they were talking feet before it was all over.
A little overwhelming. Nowhere to put it.
Lynn Martin says this was the 4th time she's come out to clear her car and driveway.
I think that we've all had it at this point, but I don't see that it can last much longer. So that's the light at the end of the tunnel.
I had a few guys keeping track of the snowfall, and there was a 45-minute period where we had over 4 or 5 inches of snow in 45 minutes. So it was tough.
By the morning commute, the roads were clear, and for many, the storm was in their rearview mirror.
Well, I mean, it's a little tough, you know. You're looking, what, 18 inches we hit last night? But, you know, we embrace it, we take it, we keep going. That's it. You know, you got to keep a good attitude about it, otherwise forget it, you know.
Highway officials here in Hampstead said they will be out today until about 2, maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they're not done. They'll be back again tomorrow morning out on the roads putting on the finishing touches. Reporting live in Hampstead, I'm Andy Hirschberger, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Whoa. Sorry about that. We're having a little technical difficulties. For this here. Here we go. Boston mayor announces snow route for St. Patrick's Day parade. After a blizzard blanketed Boston in snow, Mayor Marty Walsh has decided that the St. Patrick's Day parade will go forth on a different route. Walsh said Tuesday that the snow route will start at Broadway Station and end at Fargot Road, essentially cutting the parade route in half. Boston experienced blizzard conditions Tuesday, with officials estimating nearly 2 feet, 0.61 meters of snow fell in parts of Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and Maine. The St. Patrick's Day Parade, organized by the Alliance War Veterans Coalition of South Boston, brings between 600,000 and 1 million people to the city each year. The parade route was shortened last year due to a snowstorm. Travel headaches continue into Wednesday. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
After canceling all departures yesterday, right now there is just one flight scheduled to leave Maine before 10 this morning. After that, there's only a few cancellations and delays for the rest of the day. They're catching a train. The Amtrak Downeaster trains 680 and 681 are canceled, but all other trains, they are scheduled to operate right now.
Okay, and there you go. That video and that report. And now let's take a look at those U.S. markets and see how your U.S. market closed for this Wednesday evening. And here's a look at your markets. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the red and went down. Your S&P 500 closed in the red and went down. Your Nasdaq closed in the red and went down. CNBC IQ 100 closed in the red and went down. Gold closed in the red and went down. Oil closed in the green and went up. US 10-year closed in the red and went down. Euro/USD closed in the green and went up. And VIX closed in the green and went up. Dow closes more than 200 points lower as Boeing slides on fears of a China trade war. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell Wednesday as Boeing shares pulled back on worries the U.S. could engage China in a trade war. FBI officials recommended firing former deputy director about to retire. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
Trade up and save up to $350 at Best Buy.
We begin tonight with the sudden departure of FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, the #2 man at the FBI, and a frequent target of the president's criticism. McCabe stepped in temporarily when FBI Director James Comey was fired, defending the scope of the FBI's Russia investigation and defending James Comey, saying the rank and file had not lost confidence in him. Tonight, the White House answering questions. Did the president pressure the Justice Department in any way to push McCabe out? ABC Senior Justice Correspondent Pierre Thomas leading us off.
Tonight, the #2 at the FBI stepping down, following months of blistering attacks from President Trump. Today, the president ignoring questions about Andrew McCabe's early departure.
Thank you.
Have you been told McCabe is resigning? Mr. President, have you been told that McCabe is resigning?
Thank you. Thank you.
It was McCabe who stepped in after President Trump fired FBI Director James Comey. A day after Comey was ousted, sources tell ABC News about a tense conversation between the president and McCabe. The president angry that McCabe allowed Comey to fly back from California after getting fired on an FBI plane, allegedly calling McCabe's wife a loser. The White House has not responded to multiple requests for comments from ABC News.
Okay, and there you go on some of that video. And if you want to watch the full video, we will share it with you on the Riley King Network Facebook page. Also, officials within the FBI have recommended that the agency embattled former Deputy Director Andy McHugh be fired just days before he is set to officially leave government, according to a source with the knowledge of the recommendation. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday evening, and I'll be back with another newscast tomorrow. And I'll have a news report later on this evening. Good night, everyone. Bye.